Our common sense theology, our word of hope for today. Hope you're doing well. Would like to talk to you today about the natural person versus the spiritual person. In 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 14, Paul says this: the natural person does not accept the things of the Spirit of God, for they are folly to him, and he is not able to understand them because they are spiritually discerned. The spiritual person judges all things, but is himself to be judged by no one. For who has understood the mind of the Lord so as to instruct him? But we have the mind of Christ. Here's what he's trying to get through to us. We can be natural people. We are natural people, and we have our own desires, lusts, and our own mind. But the thing is, we're to give all that up and have the mind of Christ. We're to discern things through the Spirit. Where can we find the Spirit? Try the Bible. Great place to find it. Through God's Word, through prayer, through meditation. We need to seek out God's will, as in the Lord's Prayer. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. God's will, not my will, not your will, but God's will. We need to seek out the Spirit in each and everything, and we need to look at things through the eyes of the Spirit of God, through God's eyes, instead of our own. I've been saying this for many, many years. The problems that we have, especially in the United States, are not political. They are not really political issues. They are spiritual issues. We have problems that are spiritual. And the only way to fix spiritual problems is by listening to God, hearing Him, by accepting His will into our lives. So we need to be listening through the Spirit. We need to quit looking at things in the natural. Sometimes we look at what can't be done and we forget that God can do anything. God is in the miracle working business. Now, I'm not here like some of the Christian so-called television stations guaranteeing you a miracle, and then they put up a blurb by their lawyers told them that miracles are outliers of God and we're not guaranteeing you a miracle after they just guaranteed you a miracle. I'm not guaranteeing you that, but what I am telling you today is that we need to see what God is doing. We don't know what God may have in store. God is a big God, and He is surprising in many ways. And we need to hear what He is saying through the Spirit. Quit looking at things through the natural and hear what God is saying. And spiritual people, listen to God. Natural people, listen to themselves. Pray today that God would bless